There's a cold cup of coffee sitting on that old porch rail today, looking out at the fields where we used to watch the Golden Eagles play. The gravel in the driveway feels a little more quiet since you went along, and the silence in this farmhouse is starting to sound like a lonesome song.
I can still smell the starch on your Sunday shirt hanging by the door, and the echo of your boots is dancing across this dusty wooden floor. The Lord gives and He takes, but He never leaves the heart without a light. Even when the shadows grow long and we're reaching for the edge of night,
the sky's turning purple over the pines, the storm's rolling in from the west.
The world's getting heavy and I'm just looking for a place to rest. It ain't the final goodbye, it's just a silhouette at the Golden Gate. The clock on the wall keeps ticking, but mercy says we gotta wait. It's a long dirt road to heaven, but the tracks lead straight to the throne, hand in hand with the Savior.
Nobody ever has to walk that valley alone. My hands are stained with the red clay and the choices that I've made, searching for a little piece of grace in the cool of the cedar shade. You told me once the scars are just stories of where we've been delivered from, and I'm still praying for the strength to face the morning when it comes.
The flowers in the garden are leaning toward the fading afternoon sun, like a soul that's weary, knowing that the hardest race is finally won. Don't you weep for the sunset, 'cause the dawn is waiting on the other side, where the tears are all wiped away and there's nowhere left for us to hide. It ain't the final goodbye, it's just a silhouette at the Golden Gate. The clock on the wall keeps ticking, but mercy says we gotta wait. It's a long dirt road to heaven, but the tracks lead straight to the throne, hand in hand with the Savior.
Nobody ever has to walk that valley alone. I'm screaming at the silence, chasing shadows in the rain.
Just lean into the mercy child, let the Spirit wash the
It's a
day.
broken hallelujah, it's a knee hit on the floor, until we meet again and we don't have to say goodbye no more.
It ain't the final goodbye, it's just to see you at the Golden Gate. The clock on the wall keeps ticking, but mercy says we gotta wait. It's a long dirt road to heaven, but the tracks lead straight to the throne, hand in hand with the Savior.
Nobody ever has to walk that valley alone.
Keep a candle in the window, I'm finding my way back home.
The path is narrow, honey, but the grace is wider than the sea.
Morning mist is crawling round the base of that old white oak tree, while I'm sitting in the same spot where my grandma used to pray for me. The varnish on this pew is bones worn down thin by 100 years of knees, and the spirit moves like a gentle whisper through the dogwood leaves. She didn't have a lot of silver, but she had a heart made out of gold, and a tattered King James Bible with a story that never grew old. I can still hear her humming Amazing Grace while she folded up the wash, teaching me that the smallest seed is the one the Lord loves the most. The lights pouring through the stained glass, dancing on the dusty floor, and I feel like a little girl again, standing by the open door. I'm just a wildflower growing in the shadow of the sanctuary wall, leaning on the promise that He's there to catch me if I fall. It ain't about the fancy robes or the songs the choir sings. It's the quiet faith of a mountain soul, finding peace in simple things. There's a smell of old cedar and hymnals that are falling apart at the seams, reminding me that this world is just a vapor and a flicker of dreams. The scars upon my family tree are covered up by the vines of love, rooted deep in the Tennessee soil, but looking at the clouds above. The world's moving fast outside, but time stands still inside these walls, where the ghosts of the faithful answer when the Master's whistle calls. I'll leave a sprig of honeysuckle on the altar before I head back home, carrying the strength of my heritage everywhere I'm bound to roam. I'm just a wildflower growing in the shadow of the sanctuary wall, leaning on the promise that He's there to catch me if I fall. It ain't about the fancy robes or the songs the choir sings. It's the quiet faith of a mountain soul, finding peace in simple things. If the world tries to weed me out or the drought begins to burn, I'll look back at this empty pew and the lessons I had to learn. It's a confession in the silence, a surrendering of my pride. Lord, let the roots of my father's faith be the place where I reside. I'm just a wildflower growing in the shadow of the sanctuary wall, leaning on the promise that He's there to catch me if I fall. It ain't about the fancy robes or the songs the choir sings. It's the quiet faith of a mountain soul, finding peace in simple things. Plant your faith deep, honey. The storms can't shake what's rooted in the rock.
Windshield wipers fight the Tennessee rain, sitting in this Ford just nursing the pain. Smell of old tobacco in a midnight prayer, looking for a God who's still waiting there. Reach for a map in the glove box light, but a leather-bound book caught my eye tonight. Edges are frayed and the gold's fading fast under years of dust from a broken past. Thunder shaking the glass in the door. I can't run from the truth no more. Too much dust on my Bible, too much mud on my soul, chasing neon lights just to feel a little hope. But the ink holds a mercy on every torn page. Lead this prodigal son back to the home stage. Remember mama's hands as a carved pot. His promise in the narrow path is the one never missed. But I traded the choir for a barroom stool, trying to outrun the spirit like a stubborn fool. Gravel crunches loud as I step to the ground. Done with the silence and the lonesome sound. Every scar on my hand says I'm finally through, bringing back a heart that needs something new. Too much dust on my Bible, too much mud on my soul, chasing neon lights just to feel a little hope. But the ink holds a mercy on every torn page. Lead this prodigal son back to the home stage. I'm bringing my head, Lord, down on my knees through the wailing wind and the hickory trees. Don't need a miracle, just need to breathe. Wipe away the dust, help a sinner believe. Too much dust on my Bible, too much mud on my soul, chasing neon lights just to feel a little hope. But the ink holds a mercy on every torn page. Lead this prodigal son back to the home stage. The word don't change just because you stop reading it. It's still right there waiting.
Ice is melting slow in my mason jar, watching the light of the first evening star. Katydids humming in the tall fescue grass, watching the shadows and the memories pass. My hands look like mama's, spotted and worn, like the family quilt that's a little bit torn. Don't need a pulpit to know he is near. Just the creak of this swing is all I need here. Mountains turning blue in the fading light, surrendering my heart to the edge of the night. It's a porch swing prayer to the twilight sky. No hollow words or a desperate why, just a grateful soul on a cedar wood sea, finding the grace that makes life sweet. I've seen the seasons and the creek running dry, held on to the promise when I had to cry. There's a peace that settles when the world slows down. far from the noise of the restless town. Screen doors tapping, a soft steady beat. Cool of the evenings, a holy retreat. Keep all the silver and keep all the fame. I'll just sit here calling his name. It's a porch swing prayer to the twilight sky. No hollow words or a desperate why. Just a grateful soul on a cedar wood seat, finding the grace that makes life sweet. If the dark gets heavy, I'll look for the sign, waiting on the glory and the North Star to shine. It ain't about asking, it's the stillness I share, right here in the middle of a porch swing prayer. Finding the grace that makes life sweet. Sometimes the best way to talk to him is just to sit still and listen.
Sliver of light through the cedar boardwalk, settling slow in this empty hall. Hands caked in dirt from a life I tried to mend, wondering how far to the river's bend. Every mark on my skin is a map of my war, a story of a man who couldn't find the door. Got ink for the lost and scars for the burn, chasing a grace that I know I never earned. Shadows are heavy, but I'm pulling toward the sun. I'm paying for a battle that the Lord has won. These ink and scars are the proof I survived, the testimony written that I'm still alive. He don't see the wreckage, just a heart that's true, turning this broken man into something new. Smell of the pine and the rain on the roof, searching the dark for a glimmer of proof. But the proof's in my breath and the way that I stand, picking up the pieces with a trembling hand. I'll keep on walking with the grit in my shoes, leaving the ghosts and the weight of the blues. Just a blue-collar soldier in the gospel glow, watching the seeds of the mercy grow. These ink and scars are the proof I survived, the testimony written that I'm still alive. He don't see the wreckage, just a heart that's true, turning this broken man into something new. I'm laying my ink down at the altar floor. I don't wanna fight with my ghost no more. Take every shard, Lord, take every stain, wash away the rust with the holy rain. These scars are the proof I survived, the testimony written that I'm still alive. He don't see the wreckage, just a heart that's true, turning this broken man into something new. God don't call it perfect. He just qualifies the ones who made it through the storm.
White cotton waves under a midnight moon. Cricket in the furrow plays a lonesome tune. Old wooden cross at the edge of the road, watching over everything we plan and sow. My back's feeling heavy from the heat of the day. Sometimes the harvest feels so far away, but I look at that timber against the dark sky, and I find the strength to give it one more try. The seasons are hard and the soil is dry, but the wells of the Spirit will never run by. There's a cross in the field where the shadows fall, reminding my soul that He paid for it all. Through the floods and the droughts and the winter frost, I'm finding my way by the cotton field cross. My daddy told me when the clouds wouldn't rain, to trust in the master of the sun and the grain. Faith ain't about what you see in the barn, it's knowing He'll keep you safe from the harm. So I'll keep on working till the sun goes down, wearing my faith like a holy crown. The world might be changing, but the truth stays the same. Right here in the dirt, I'll call on His name. There's a cross in the field where the shadows fall, reminding my soul that He paid for it all. Through the floods and the droughts and the winter frost, I'm finding my way by the cotton field cross. It's a long road home through the red clay mud, but I'm covered by the grace and the holy blood. When the crop fails me and the world gets cold, I'm leaning on the promise that never grows old. Oh. There's a cross in the field where the shadows fall, reminding my soul that He paid for it all. Through the floods and the droughts and the winter frost, I'm finding my way by the cotton field cross.
The harvest is plenty, but the peace is found right here at the foot of the cross.
the grease off my hands on a rag stained with years, trading my sweat for a handful of fears. But the sun's going down on this blue-collar town, and I'm laying my heavy old burdens right down, talking to God while I'm fixing this truck. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the look. He knows the cost of a long day's work, and the sting of the shadows where the old ghosts lurk. The whistle is blowing and the work is done. I'm waiting on the moon to replace the sun. It's a blue-collar hymn for the tight and the true, for the ones who are looking for something new. It ain't a choir and it ain't a big stage, just a man turning over a brand new page. Grace and the grease and peace in the bone, knowing I'm never out here all alone. I saw my reflection in a hardware store glass, watching the ghosts of my younger days pass. I used to be loud, I used to be mean. Now I'm just looking for a conscience that's clean. There's a dignity in doing what's right, even when nobody's looking. In the middle of the night, I'm finding my worth in the things that remain, like the smell of the pine and the sound of the rain. The town is quiet and the lights are low. I'm finally at home with a man that I know. It's a blue-collar hymn for the tight and the true, for the ones who are looking for something new. It ain't a choir and it ain't a big stage, just a man turning over a brand new page. Laying down the tools, picking up the piece, waiting for the restless so hard to cease. There's a blue-collar hymn for the tight and the true, for the ones who are looking for something new. It ain't a choir and it ain't a big stage, just a man turning over a brand new page. Work is done, soul is well. Gave some dust off my boots by the interstate line, thinking about the miles and the years left behind. I still remember that old rugged cross on the hill, mama's voice in the wind saying, son, just be still. It stood there through the winter and the pouring rain, a wooden reminder of the price and the pain. I ain't been a saint, Lord knows I've been wild, but that cross kept a watch on this runaway child. It's a heavy timber for a heart so small, but it's the only thing holding me up when I fall. Oh, beneath that old rugged cross on the ridge, I found the mercy that built me a bridge from the man I was to the man I should be. In the shadow of the wood, I'm finally free. It ain't about the glory, it ain't about the gold, it's the greatest story that's ever been told. I carried my pride like a stone in my shoe, marking the roads that I walk without you. Every scar on my skin is a map of the night before I turn around and headed for the light. Now I look at that hill where the cedar grows tall, and I realize that mercy's the biggest of all. Don't need no cathedral or windows of glass, night is deep, but there's a promise in the grain that I'm gonna keep. Beneath that old rugged cross on the ridge, I found the mercy that built me a bridge from the man I was to the man I should be. In the shadow of the wood, I'm finally free. It ain't about the glory, it ain't about the gold, it's the greatest story that's ever been told. I've been lost in the mud, I've been down in the grit, but I'm looking at the hill and I ain't gonna quit. Oh, beneath that old rugged cross on the ridge, I found the mercy that built me a bridge from the man I was to the man I should be. In the shadow of the wood, I'm finally free. That old wooden cross, still standing tall, lead me home. My boots are heavy with the Alabama clay, washing off the sands of a long and dusty day. I've been walking about 1,000 miles or more, looking for a handle on a brand new door. Met a man in Selma with a Bible in his hand. Said, son, you're just a seed in a dry and thirsty land. I ain't looking for a miracle or a cloud to part, just a little bit of steady for this jumpy heart. The road is red and the sun is sinking low. I'm learning that the harvest is a thing that's slow. It's a red clay road under a southern sky, leaving all the could-have been to wither and die. Every mile is a prayer, every step is a truth, finding back the pieces of my broken youth. Yeah, the clay is thick, but the soul is light. I'm walking out of darkness and into the white. I remember how my daddy used to till this ground, saying nothing ever grows if it ain't first bound. I spent my life trying to be wild and free, not realizing freedom was right inside of me. Now I'm talking to the crickets and the tall pine trees, feeling like a king even on my knees. Ain't no shame in the struggle, ain't no shame in the scars. We're all just travelers underneath the stars. The road is red and the sun is sinking low. I'm finally at peace with the way I gotta go. It's the red clay road under a southern sky, leaving all the could-have been to wither and die. Every mile is a prayer, every step is a truth, finding back the pieces of my broken youth. But there's hope in my chest. In the red clay valley, I'm finding my rest. It's the red clay road under a southern sky, leaving all the could-have been to wither and die. Every mile is a prayer, every step is a truth, finding back the pieces of my broken youth.